All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday. Welcome to week 2 of our digital learning for biology. Hopefully last week went pretty well with you. I appreciate you all checking in with me through those exit tickets, seeing how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty well. Obviously, I miss you, and this is hard because that's my favorite part of the job is spending time with you guys, and obviously we can't do that now, but it's for good reasons. And we're still learning and still trying new things, and I'm still here for you if you need anything. This week, you have 2 lessons. I'm going to start this video by going over lesson 1, and then I'll do a separate video to go over lesson 2. Note that we only have class Monday through Thursday this week because you were supposed to have Friday off. I will still make the due date Friday to give you some flexibility if you need that. But just so you know, this is planned for 4 days, not 5. But if it takes you 5, that's totally fine. For lesson 1, we are kind of wrapping up what we know about meiosis. Last week was kind of a review of the stuff that we went through before break. Meiosis does not have a lot in it, so the goal of lesson 1 is for you to be able to demonstrate your knowledge of meiosis. So you have an engaged question that's actually just a multiple choice question, so your response will go here, and it's just going to be one of the letters that goes most correctly with that. And then you have your meiosis assessment menu. So this is set up the same way as it was last week. You'll click on it, you're going to open it up, and you're going to make a copy of it. And once we get into it, you're going to see there's kind of a lot of information. Make sure that you read everything completely before you get started. I will go through it with you, but also you should read it and contact me if you have any questions. So you'll notice the word assessment. Like I said in my grading video, we are not allowed to give you new summatives. However, we can use assessments as replacement grades. So this will be one of those opportunities for you. If you complete this, do it well, and it's better than one of your test scores that came before that 313 date. I will replace the test score with the score that you get on this. So this kind of acts as like a reassessment for some of the tests that we took before we got out for break. So I also put some rubrics down here. So 1, you know how you're getting graded, and 2, you know that it's for a grade because we've used that structure the whole time that we've been here this year. So tells you the directions. Please read carefully before you start. And this is kind of a choice menu. So you have to choose. You'll see that there are 7 different activities down here. You have to choose 3 of them to do to demonstrate your knowledge of meiosis. Now, they're separated up into 2 different groups. You have group 1, which are these 3, and group 2. You must pick at least 1 from group 2, and then you may do 2 from group 1. You can also do 1 from group 1 and 2 from group 2, but at least one of them has to be from group 2. You pick whichever one works best for you, whichever one you're most comfortable with. On page 2 of this document, you are going to link to those different activities. So for example, in group 1, you can create a 10-question quiz on Google Forms. So you just go to forms.google.com and create a 10-question quiz that focuses on meiosis. 7 of those questions can be multiple choice. The other 3 must be short answer questions. And you do have to include an answer key. If you're not sure how to do this, there's tons of YouTube videos out there for it. Just go ahead and put that into YouTube and you will find it. The key for the short answer question should be detailed enough that I know what you're trying to get at. Just like we do back here, once you are done creating that assignment, that quiz, this vocab challenge, whichever one of these you do, you will go in and click that share piece, get the shareable link, and you're going to paste that link in this box right here, and you're going to tell me which activity you did. So say you did the quiz yourself, you'll type in right here, you'll type in quiz yourself, and then you'll copy and paste the link to the quiz directly in here, and that would be activity number 1. Make sure you put your name and your period in here just so I know that it's easy enough for me to access. And then you'll do the same thing for activity 2 and activity 3. Each one will be graded separately, kind of add them all up together, and it will give you a grade from 0 through 4. And like I said, that grade can replace a low test score. Once you are completely done with this, you'll click on share. You'll go to get shareable link, and then make sure that you put can copy or even can edit for this one, because I'd like to be able to highlight it for you guys. Copy the link, you'll click done, and you'll paste the link right in here so I can access it. And then for your exit question, I want you to give yourself an honest grade about your understanding of meiosis from 0 to 4. I'm not going to take this and put this grade in automatically. I just want you to kind of self-assess and see what you know and what you would give yourself, and then explain why. And that's the end of lesson 1. So because there's 3 activities in there, I would say that this should take about 2.5 days, maybe less. A lot of you work through stuff pretty quickly, so obviously it all depends on your speed, but I'm giving you about 2.5 days to get through lesson 1. And then that will go in as either a replacement or reassessment grade, whatever you want to look at as for one of your lowest test scores. So that's really it for lesson 1, demonstrating your knowledge of meiosis. Show me what you know. I know you guys know a lot. I know you can do a lot. So I definitely plan on being impressed with all 3 of your activities here. And I'm super excited to see what you do with it. Let me know if you have any questions. And that's all I have for you for lesson 1.